welcome to the lecture series. In this lecture series, we are going to discuss about the traffic light controller application, where we are going to program a traffic light concept with the help of 8051, and we are going to display it with the LED using three signals, that is signal 1, signal 2, signal 3 is nothing but each signal will represent red, yellow, green light. So basically we know in traffic light controller we have three basic signals to be represented. One is red for the stopping of the vehicles, one is yellow that indicates to be ready, and green that indicates where that vehicles can be moved. So now we will have an outstitch of this LED interfacing. We know 8051 has the 4 ports, and each port, like port 2 is taken for the two signals, one for red and one for yellow, and port 3 we are taking it for the signal 3. So all these ports can act as either input output ports or also with the control signals, right? Now let us discuss the program for this 8051 with the for the traffic light. So we know the basic signals are red, yellow, green. So I am taking these basic signals for programming now. So we are setting it right in port 1 0, port 1 1, and port 1 2. These pins are said to be bit that represents the red, yellow, green. So I am introducing the including the register R1. This is the embedded C programming. So I am just initializing my signals, and I'm writing a delay. So after each signal there should be a delay, right? So we know that a traffic light controls, for example, in for the red signal the timing may be 2 minutes. After 2 minutes the yellow signal has to be turned on. After that the green signal has to be turned on. So every signal has its own timing to be for the waiting time. So that after that particular time there should be delay on and off. So that delay is also represented here, and that delay is taken as unsigned int variable. So here I am introducing the I variable and J variable because the time loop, I am taking it as a time loop, and that is 11.0592 megahertz, and you can vary according to your application or area of signal you are implementing. And then coming into the void main, we know each signal is based on time. So I am giving red, green, yellow, and I am stating the status of the signal, right? While red is equal to 1, other two signals has to be 0, and the delay has to be 5000, and this is red is for 5 seconds. That is, first signal is red and that will blink for 5 seconds, and next status is red should be 0, green should be 1, yellow should be 0. So next is green, and I am initializing that when green is 1, other two signals has to be 0, and I am setting the same time for my green signal. And in the next status I am going to set for the yellow signal, that is when yellow is 1, other two signals has to be in 0 condition, and I am setting the time seconds for 2000. So traffic light controller is nothing but the status of the signal. When the status of red signal is on, other two status should be off, and that red signal has to be given some time period to blink and off. Same for the other two signals. So the program is very simple, but we have to program it according to the area or the traffic, depending upon the cities, etc. So you can find out the cities like 2 to 3 traffic signals will be dependent. Like if you correctly pass on one traffic light, we can also pass out in the other traffic light. So there will be a connection to one signal to another signal. So if the timing is not properly set, then there may be a collage in the controllers. So this is the basic program for embedded C, and the same concept can be re-implemented with the Python and other signals using ESP ports and other microcontrollers. Since I am taking it as a basic concept, the concept is very simpler. When one signal is high, the other should be 0, and we have to set the time period according to the traffic management, city traffic management. And this can be really implemented in Python with the help of ASP controller, and that can be explained with some city traffic management usefully. And in next lecture series, we will discuss about the ARM processor and the same traffic light controller with the help of this traffic light, how we implement with the ARM controllers. Thank you.